So far, so good, Sam. The bomb is in place, and you're in one piece. And that's about all I could ask for. Come on back home. Emil's gonna want an audience for when he detonates it. And it had better go off. If it doesn't, he's going to be looking for someone to blame, and we're the obvious targets.
Welcome to Splinter Cell Double Agent Mission 8, JBA HQ Part 3. As with previous JBA missions, the objectives are optional, but we have limited time in which to complete them.
Where's the emergency lighting? Someone get to the generator and put it back online. God damn it! I want power restored in the next 2 minutes, you hear me?
Working on it, sir.
Well, work faster!
Sorry about the blackout, but advise us some time to talk.
What's up, Lambert?
There's a little matter of a boat with a bomb. Since you caught the detonation frequency, you can use your watch to broadcast a jamming signal. Then you can go look in the surveillance room to see if Emil's got another one on site.
That should be easy enough.
It will be once you upload the fingerprint scanning app I'm sending you. That'll get you through the lock.
Got it.
You'd better get it. It's not just us on the line anymore.
There you are, Fisher. Come on. I can use your particular talents.
What do you want me to do?
Some decryption work. After our pilot problems in Shanghai, I'm a little suspicious of our partners. Particularly when I'll be meeting with them in Kinshasa shortly.
Why?
Why me? To discuss next steps, after we deal with the floating monument to excess you see on screen there. Why would they want to kill me? Ideology. We're dedicated to tearing down a corrupt government. They're a bit more fanatical.
I see.
Don't worry about it. Just crack the encryption on the email on this computer. I'll be back shortly, and you can tell me if they're trying to kill me or not.
We have fingerprint scans to collect in this mission. Firstly, we can collect Emil's off this desk. Now we have to complete this puzzle in order to decrypt the email. We have the 8 binary numbers 0 through 7 to fit into the right spaces on the cube.
So, Enrique, tell me what we're going to see.
When the bomb goes off, you'll get what's called a ballotechnic explosion. It's a conventional blast, powerful enough to trigger a fusion reaction under the right circumstances.
Enough to melt that ship to the waterline?
Probably. E equals MC squared, Emil. That's what you get out of a fusion reaction. You know it as well as I do.
I know. But I think you needed a reminder how high the stakes are. Don't think you can back out. Now or ever.
You have to think of the cube as having 6 lines of 8 squares. You have to place the numbers 0 through 7 onto each line such that they don't repeat. What makes it more complicated is that the lines cross each other. You can work all this out with a piece of paper, or you can just copy what I put into each box. We're going to collect a couple more fingerprint scans and then go and obtain the disarm code for the bomb from Enrique's office. We need to be careful that none of the guys wandering around see us using the fingerprint scanner. Remember there's a camera up here, so we need to climb up onto the pipe again.
Hey, Enrica. How's the detonator looking?
Enrica's going to be moving in this direction to check the detonator, so we need to make sure we're hidden from view. As soon as she turns away from us, then we're safe to move.
There won't be any screw-ups. The detonator is in place and working perfectly.
You sure about that?
Positive. Unless we shut it down, there's no way to stop it, and I don't think Emil's about to transmit the stop code on its frequency.
If he does, he can't blame you.
Oh, he'll find a way. Trust me.
Our next objective is to get evidence of the bomb. In order to do that, we need to get into a new area of the building. Wait for this guy to move and then we can follow him along the corridor. He's going to go and start chatting to another guy that's sitting in those chairs, so we need to distract them.
I don't care who we have to make a deal with. They're gonna help us to take back this country, then I'll be the first to shake their hands. I don't...
Wait for them to go and check out the light switch and then we can carry on.
Where do you think you're going, Washington?
Gotta get my butt down to the lab to make sure things run smoothly.
And they're calling you?
You know, Moss, I'm getting a little tired of your attitude. I've done hard time for the cause. What have you done besides shoot your mouth off?
I've done what Emil needed me to do, and I was smart enough to stay out of jail in the process.
That's because I can't arrest you for being a jackass.
But they caught you for being a dumbass! See you later, Washington.
Only if I don't see you first.
Hurry.
We can collect Moss's fingerprints and personal information from his quarters here. He comes into the room, so I'm just going to wait in the cupboard until he's left again.
I better get my heavy bag work in while I can. Not that guy. Oh, that's enough for now.
We need to move towards the left end of the shelving, otherwise there's a guy in here who will hear us jump.
Any troubles with the equipment?
Nothing worth mentioning. Pretty damn boring on monitor duty.
Well, just pray it stays that way, Todd Hunter. On the off chance that something exciting does show up, I'll be in my office.
Gotcha, Chief.
The security camera feed we need to access is on one of these computers. It's just a matter of finding out which one. It's random which one it is. I'm going to start with these two at the back as they're easier to get to. We have one more piece of information to gather from Moss's office, and then we have a decision to make. Moss usually hears us accessing the computer, so we need to make sure he's down the other end of the room before we start. If we hide in the corner, then we should be safe.
Nothing here.
Normally these two guys start speaking to each other at this point, but this time they didn't. We need to get him to move because we want to take the fast exit out of the window. He's not moving on his own, so I'm just going to make a little bit of noise to get him to move.
Footsteps?
We've finished all the objectives on this mission now, so now we need to go back to the start and wait for a meal.
No one here. No signs of disturbance.
At the end of this mission we get to make the choice of whether we allow the cruise ship from the previous mission to be blown up. It's the first of 3 choices we need to make which will dictate whether we get to the bonus mission or not. I'm going to make the choices based on what I think makes the most sense from the point of view of the storyline. Unlike the previous JBA missions, we need to wait for the timer to reach 0 before Emil will return. So we don't have to sit here and wait for 10 minutes, I'm going to speed the video up.
So what does Masood have to say? Aha, he's claiming innocence. Well, that's a relief. Now come on, it's time for the fireworks.
Now we get to the part of the mission where we decide whether to allow the ship to be destroyed or to prevent it. We can prevent the explosion by either using the disarm code to frame Enrica or by using the frequency we got earlier to jam the signal.
Is everything working?
Yes.
Then you have nothing to worry about. Good, we're all here. Gentlemen, I give you the future. In 3, 2, 1. Such tremendous destruction in such a small package. Gentlemen, we should all show our thanks to those who made this moment possible. Enrica, and our newest recruit, Sam Fisher.
Yeah, beautiful work there.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah. Nice work, Sam.
Enjoy the moment, gentlemen. As for myself, I've got to start getting ready for Kinshasa.
So I decided to allow the ship to be blown up. Firstly, because we put smoke grenades on the ship to make sure it was empty, and secondly, because we wouldn't know how Emil would react. If you decide to save the ship, then he in fact kills Enrica, but he could quite easily decide to have blamed us as well. We've now unlocked all of the rewards. That's the end of the mission, so hopefully I'll see you in mission 9.